Hi everybody, it's Silly Blocks. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be showing you how to build this barn in your Minecraft world. This is a really spacious barn. I'm really proud of this build. It's got 5 animal pens on the inside, so there's space to keep all Minecraft mobs inside this barn, and then there's also a horse stables on the outside so you can quickly access your horses ready to go on any adventures. It's made using really easy to gather materials. You do need quite a lot of resources, but they're all easy to gather resources. So you could build this early game. It'd be a bit of a grind to get hold of the materials if you had bad tools, but it's not impossible. I really hope that you enjoy this video. Let me know what you think of it in the comments below, and without any further chit chat from me, let's get straight into the build. So first of all, here are the dimensions that you're going to need to start out with. If you just want to pause the video and get this ready, and then we can move on to the next step. So now what we're going to do is we're going to bring up these blocks using stone bricks by 6 blocks, and we're going to do this all the way around the outside of the barn like I'm showing. So I'll speed this bit up so you can see which blocks you need to bring up, but we're just going around all the way around the building, 6 blocks tall. Then we're going to take our dark oak slabs and we're going to place 2 on the side like this, and then we're going to do this sloped roof style as I'm showing until we reach the center point, and then we're going to go back down the other side. Then if we bring this along the side of the barn just like I'm showing, and then we're going to repeat the same pattern on the back. Then we're going to follow this pattern, alternating between spruce slabs and dark oak slabs to create this striped design. And you're going to do that until you've done 3 lines of dark oak, and then repeat that on the other side. And then you can fill in the middle now just using spruce. So we have these stripes on the roof on the sides of the barn. Then we're going to fill in this roof section using spruce logs, and we're going to alternate between non-stripped and stripped to create this striped pattern as I'm showing. And then you're going to repeat that on the other side as well. Then you're going to place spruce slabs and stairs just as I'm showing here to create this trim where the roof meets the building. Now we're going to break 4 blocks, then 5, and then 4 on the sides, and then 3 by 3 here, which is going to be the windows. Then we're going to repeat that on this side. So that's 4, 5, 4 where the door goes, and then 3 by 3 either side of that where the windows will be. Then for the back windows, we're going to break 4 by 3 blocks, squares just like I'm showing. So do that 3 times. And then on this side, we're just going to break a 2 by 3 window space. And we're going to also break another 4, 5, 4 for the door for that side of the building. Now I'm taking stone brick stairs and I'm placing them in all of the top corners, and then I'm placing upside down stairs on the bottom, just like I'm showing. I hope that's easy to follow, but it creates this archway and this window ledge. And then I'm going to place upside down stairs in the corners where the doors go. So then you repeat the same thing on this side. So upside down stairs in the top, and then upside down stairs forwards along the bottom to create a ledge. And then on this back side we're going to do the same thing, so upside down in the corners and upside down facing forward for the ledge. Next we're moving back round to this side, and I'm placing 2 blocks here and then 1 block here, and repeating that on all of these sides. And then I'm going to place stairs on top of those to create some texture around the sides of the barn. So then we're going to do that same pattern on this side. And then if we move around to this side where the stables are going to be, we're going to place blocks just like this, and then stone brick walls above that. Then I'm going to place campfires all the way along here, 2 rows of those, and then I'm going to join them up to the walls using fence posts just like this. And then I'm bringing those fence posts along the top as well to create this trim. Also adding my upside down stairs here because I forgot those. Then I'm adding lanterns to this ledge and flower pots with ferns in them to create some extra decoration. Repeating that on this side as well. And now I'm creating these window boxes by placing coarse dirt and surrounding those with spruce trapdoors. Closing those. And then you can place any flowers of your choice in these. I'm using blue orchids and lily of the valleys. Then we're going to repeat those window boxes on this side as well. I also like to use sweet berry bushes sometimes in flower boxes. I think they look quite nice. Then I'm adding leaf blocks along this ledge here to create these bushes and sort of gathering them up and adding extra ones on the sides. And then I'm adding extra leaf blocks around some of the corners around the outside of the barn. Now I'm placing lanterns where the top of the arch is in these windows. And if we move up here, I'm going to create a dormer window on the front of the barn, so I'm using stairs to create this upside down stair pattern, repeating the same thing on this side. Then I'm going to use slabs to bring this across at the top, and then stairs as I'm showing just to fill in the sides with a slab on the side. I hope that's easy enough to follow. And then in the centre of this dormer window, I'm going to place another lantern just to light that area up. So that's the exterior complete. Now we're going to move to the interior. So I'm going to take a spruce log and I'm going to bring that across all the way from one side to the other, a couple of blocks down from the centre point of the roof. And then I'm placing chains, 2 chains and a lantern every other block. Then we're going to have to move into first person for the interior because it's too cramped to see otherwise, but I'm going to take stone bricks and I'm going to bring them up in these corner pieces as I'm showing where the outline is. So we're going to bring those up by 6 blocks. We're going to do this all the way around. So 6 here and 6 on this side as well. And then we're going to join them up at the top, just as I'm showing here. Now we're gonna, for these 2 middle pillars, we're gonna add an extra one on each side. So these are 3 thick for the 2 pillars that are in the centre. You're gonna leave the sides closest to the entrance so they remain as 1. And that means that this entrance bit is 3 blocks wide. So then we're gonna join these sides up here as well, just 1 block high using stone bricks. And now we're going to bring it up by 2 more, but this time with stone walls. And you're going to do this on every single one. So this is what's creating these little pens. These are where your animals are going to go. Now we're going to add upside down stairs in the corners, just like we did on the exterior, to create these arches. And you're going to do that on all the corners of these little pods. And we're going to add a lantern on the top, just like we did for the windows as well. Light this up as much as possible. Now I'm adding fence posts and a gate on each pen. So you're going to do that for all 5 pods, and obviously leave this space here because that's where you got an entrance. Now I'm breaking some of the floor blocks and I'm placing some shroom lights down. I know this looks really weird at the moment, but don't worry, it will look normal in a second. This is just to light the place up as much as possible. Obviously you don't want creepers or anything spawning in here, so I've gone a bit overkill with the lighting. But once you've placed all of your shroom lights, you can cover those up with spruce trapdoors. Then we're going to break blocks randomly and remove any of the stone brick blocks that are left over from the outline as well. and I'm going to replace all of these blocks using dirt, coarse dirt, so the grass doesn't grow back. You can also extend this to the outside, and then any grass that you've left, we're going to break those now, and we're going to replace those blocks with podzol so that there's no grass left on the inside of the building. Then you're going to carry on doing this on the outside, just around the barn itself and in the horse stable pens, but you don't need to replace all of the grass, just make it scattered and like there's mud that's sort of been trodden onto the ground around the outside of the barn. And now I'm using bone meal to add some extra life and greenery around the outside. Now this last step is optional, but I really do think that it finishes off the building, and what you're going to do is break some of the blocks, the stone blocks that we've made this building out of, and we're going to replace them with regular stone, andesite, and you can use cobblestone as well if you like. I'm just using stone and andesite in this case, but we're going to replace some of these blocks just to add texture to the build. Make sure you also swap the stairs, don't just replace the solid blocks, otherwise it kind of looks a little bit weird. But if you replace these blocks randomly, it's going to make the brickwork look weathered and really bring the place to life and make it look more realistic. And that's the finished build. So it's easier than it looks, and I really hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that this tutorial was easy enough to follow. Let me know what other types of videos you would like to see on my channel coming up. And if you do decide to recreate this build in your own Minecraft world, I would love it if you would tweet me a picture or tag me on Instagram. My handle on everything is just Silly Blocks, but I will also leave all my social media links in the description down below. If you enjoy my builds, then you may also want to follow me on TikTok. My handle there is also Silly Blocks, and I post daily content on there, just short little clips, build ideas, previews of upcoming videos. So if you enjoy this, then you really should check out my TikTok. Make sure to let me know what you thought of this build in the comments down below, and I will hopefully see you in another video. Thanks for watching, bye!